In the mountains of Appalachia, strange things so often happen around train tracks. Strange lights, dark figures, and spirits lost in tragic accidents. The Lula Tresel in North Georgia is a place that so often these things take place. Often the spirit of a woman is seen floating along the trestle. A phantom train is seen making its way across, whistle blowing as it crosses. Appalachia, the mountains are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. The Lula Tresel looks as a normal, run-of-the-mill trestle, old as can be. But it's no normal trestle at all. In the early 1870s, the Northeastern Railroad made its way through the area, and a trestle was built to cross the ravines. It operated for years until it was retired. So why is a simple train trestle seem to have such strange events taking place? Why is there so often seen a woman floating over the tracks of the trestle? Why does the phantom train run over the tracks late at night, though it was retired so many years ago? According to legend, there was a young woman crossing the trestle one night. Sadly, the conductor never saw her. She was killed instantly. There is another tale that's told as well. It's told that sometimes, as the woman floats along, you can see a man creeping along behind her. This often leads people to believe the woman was killed by a strange man, then left for the train to hit her. Looking into the history of the trestle, there was 2 train accidents in Lula. In 1912, the train turned over as it passed through Lula. Between 1945 and 1955, the train lost a few cars as it crossed the Little Trestle. I can't seem to find any records of how many were injured or if any injuries were sustained. It seemed the tragic events make the train continue to make its run years after it's being retired. In modern times, July 30th, 2024, a truck was hit as it crossed the tracks. 3 folks were hit in the vehicle. Luckily, none were killed. So, was there actually a woman hit and killed by the train? Was she killed and left for dead, then her body hit by the train? Does the phantom train make its way across the trestle, blowing its whistle as it does? The true answers, we may never know. Well, folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to the strange tale of the events taking place on the Lula Tresel Bridge in Lula, Georgia. Well, I appreciate you listening. I love yous to pieces, and I'll see you next time.